Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting reveal video because I have a Prada handbag to reveal and it has been a hot minute since I've actually bought a Prada bag. But before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you love all things luxury, if you love handbags and you aren't subscribed, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I upload every weekend and then I might do a midweek upload as well. Okay, so firstly, let me just mention my hand because you're gonna see it and you're gonna wonder. So if you follow me on Instagram, that's probably where you would have seen it, or actually my YouTube community page. But I actually had injured my left hand first and it turns out that it was like inflammation. But now I've gone ahead and injured my right hand, which is the worst hand to injure because I'm actually right-handed. But basically it was just like a backyard renovation incident. Had a little accident, but it's okay. It's much better now because it's actually been a few days. But I just wanted to mention that because otherwise you might be like, hey, what's going on with your hand? But it's fine. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this video. But before we do the Prada reveal, I do have a little jewelry reveal to show you guys, especially because we are approaching Christmas as well. So the first part of this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. So Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand that I have done many of collabs with. I love their products. I'm wearing them right now. My older products I'm wearing right now. Ana Luisa prides themselves on being a completely carbon neutral company. They offset their carbon emissions and they sustainably give back. So for everything that they take, they're always giving back to the environment. But not only that, they do make high quality jewelry. So sustainable jewelry, but very, very high quality. And they have a wide selection of jewelry on their website. They've got necklaces, they've got rings, they've got bracelets, they've got earrings, they've got earring cuffs, they've got everything to do with jewelry. I'll show you the ones that I'm already wearing, and some of them are old pieces, but I'm not exactly sure if they are still available. If they are, I will of course put them on the screen here. But the first piece that I want to show you are these earrings. So sparkly, they are so stunning. These earrings are more on the dressy side, but you could definitely dress them down. Like I feel like this kind of outfit is fairly casual. I was wearing them with a t-shirt earlier as well, so I definitely think that you could dress them down, but you could most definitely dress them up. Then the other earrings I have on, these are the ones that are actually older ones. These are like a little huggy earrings. I think that they're called the Celestial if I remember correctly. And then this necklace is also an older piece that I've had for a little while from Ana Luisa. Let me show you the other pieces that I picked out. I also wanted to highlight the packaging as well, so you can see they do use 100% recycled paper for making their packaging, and all the materials are recycled materials as well. But even though they are recycled materials, they still have not compromised on the presentation of it. So this is the pouches that you receive when you do buy from Ana Luisa. They are actually magnetic pouches as well, so they are totally reusable. Yeah, these pouches are really cool for travel. So I'll start off with this one here. Yeah, these are earrings as well. So these are the low medium hoop earrings, and then these ones are the Liana earrings. Oh, I like these. They've got this like what do you call that? I don't know what you call it. But it's got a nice detailed design to it. And then the last piece, which came in this orange pouch, is a ring, and this is called the Clio ring. Oh, this is so cool. I need to put this on. It's like a kind of Bulgari, serpentine sort of vibe. I love it. But yes, those are the Ana Luisa pieces that I picked up, and then some of my OG pieces that I'm wearing. So open up that description bar and click the link to go head over to their website. Especially if you're a first-time shopper, I do not think that you're going to be disappointed with their variety and the experience that you have, especially supporting a sustainable carbon neutral company. But yeah, thank you very much, Ana Luisa, for those goodies. Now let's do the Prada bag reveal. I don't want to spoil it by kind of letting you see through the bag a little bit, but it's sort of slightly a little bit visible. Okay, now if you follow me on my Instagram, I actually did do a poll on this bag. So yeah, you might already know what's in here. No box, just the dust bag. I bought the Prada raffia tote. So there are many different like variants of the Prada raffia tote. I don't know if they have specific style names, I just know it as that. But they've, yeah, there's lots of different options of the raffia tote. Like they've got like a more rounded one, and then they've got like one that's just like a top handle style. But yeah, so many options. We're just going to talk about this one today. So on my Instagram stories, I did a poll between this or the black. The poll looked like it was going to stay neck and neck, like 50-50. But then towards like the last remaining hours of the poll, it started to shift more towards black. But as you can see, I ended up going with white. Now, I actually pretty much really truly was undecided, and that's why I ran that poll. But then I ended up changing my mind and going with the white, even though I actually thought, oh, I'll just go with whatever everybody else recommends. 2 reasons. One, which is probably like one of those big reasons for me, is that when I'm totally undecided between colors and I just don't know for sure, I tend to go based off price. If one or the other is cheaper, then I go the cheaper one. And in this instance, this was actually cheaper in the white by like, it pretty much, I think the pricing was the same on both. It's just that for some reason with the white, you were able to use a discount code, whereas the black, you couldn't. So it was a bit weird, but yeah, I was able to use a discount code. So that meant that the white was cheaper than the black. The other reason is that my friend, my very dear friend, who I counsel on a lot of things to do with fashion when I'm totally stuck. She said that she reckons that the white has more of a pop to it, like the Prada logo pops out more, whereas on the black, the white doesn't have much of a pop. But I think that both actually have a pop. She also said that the white looks a little bit more like summery, like it's the kind of color that you would go with on like a straw raffia bag. And I tend to agree. Like, black is not typically a straw raffia bag kind of color. It's usually like white or light beige, like that kind of tone, like the neutral beiges, that sort of thing. So I think that white also does give you more of that summer-esque kind of raffia tote vibe, more so than the black. But I do also really like the black. Like, I was really, really torn. So I don't think I'm going to go ahead and buy the black anyway. I don't think so. I don't know. I've actually already been using this and I do really enjoy it. But I mean, do I need a black as well? I don't know. Maybe there's like another brand that I can get like a black raffia tote in. I don't know. Would it be crazy to get the black one? I'm seriously now thinking, I'm trying to tell myself in my head that I don't need it, but now my head is like, but do you need it, Mel? Do you? Sometimes there's something sinister going on in my head when it comes to fashion, that self-justification. All right, let me talk to you more about where I got this bag from. So I actually got this from the doublef.com. They were actually the cheapest retailer that was selling the Prada bag. The Double F is an authorized retailer of Prada. They've also got other luxury brands as well. They are based in Italy. So they do ship to Australia though as well, and they ship worldwide, no problem with that. So I'm going to leave a link to their website down below, and then I'll leave a link for this item. So this bag is a narrow tote bag, so that's how it looks. It's got a nice long strap to it, so it does sit really well on the shoulder. You could carry it in the cookie arms, but it's a little bit more of a drop. I think it's the perfect kind of drop for an actual shoulder tote bag. I think it's fantastic. The back of the bag, as you could see, is just plain versus the front where you can see the Prada on it. The bottom is just raffia. There's nothing in the actual base of the bag. It is a soft bag, so if I take out this padding, take that out, it is super duper duper soft. Inside there's nothing, so your contents are somewhat visible-ish in a way. What I've actually been doing is using a Hermes dust bag inside. That's how I've kind of been using it. Not all the time, just depends. Like sometimes I'll just put like, you know, the more personal things like a wallet, keys and that sort of thing inside the dust bag, and then the rest of it I'll just let it run loose, just so like the small items aren't kind of like poking through, especially like lip gloss or lipstick, like that could potentially fall out through one of these holes. So yeah, I've just been using like a dust bag inside, but you could use any kind of dust bag. I think the Prada dust bag is a bit too big to put inside here. I'm not sure if there's any organizers for this, but I think that having an organizer kind of takes away from like that cool sort of beach vibe that this bag sort of has. It's very like relaxed and casual sort of thing. I've used this already at the beach for carrying like my personal things, and then I had another bag for like my towels, change of clothes and all that sort of stuff. I think it's such a cool bag. It is such a vibe, and I am actually really glad that I got the white. I don't really see any marks to it. Like there's really no dirt, even though I've already been using it. It's fairly clean. Oh yeah, there's a little bit here. Probably can't see it. It's very, very, very tiny and minor. But with raffia, it probably just needs like a brush, like, you know, like I've got a horsehair brush that's used to remove dirt. So I'll just use something like that to try and clean the bag. But I'm not planning on babying it. Like, it's not a fabric, so it doesn't really like soak up all like the, you know, stains or anything like that. It's pretty good at somewhat repelling it because of the straw. But also it's a white bag, so inevitably it's going to get somewhat a little bit dirty. But for the fact that I've already used it like a decent handful of times, which is actually saying that's actually a really good sign for me. I don't go out like a lot, you know, like Monday to Friday I don't. I'm at home because my daughter's at school. Maybe I'll only go and get groceries or something like that, or take my son to the park, that kind of thing, but I'm not like full on like going out. And yeah, so most of the time I'll just kind of repeat this, like I'll use one bag for like Monday to Friday and then only change out on the weekends. But yeah, there have been weeks where I'd actually this would be the bag that I was using the Monday to Friday, and the great thing is that it holds everything which is something that my mini bags don't do, but it's held up pretty darn well considering that I don't baby my bags either, and it's a white bag. And white bags can scare a lot of people, but I think that when you get a white bag in a straw raffia, I think it's not so scary. Like, you have to experience it to know what I mean, that it's not, it does truly seem to wear well. Like, it's, yeah, I think it's doing well in my opinion, but you know, I understand that some people will be like, oh no, white bag, I'm not going to do it. But at least the option's there to get the black. And there are other colors as well that this comes in. I think that there's a blue, there's a yellow, there might be something else as well, but I kind of think that the black and the white for this style, I think it's the most chic. Now I wanted to show you as well what I did receive with the bag, just in case you're wondering, because it was actually my first time purchasing on the Double F website. So I did do a background check on the Double F website. Like I checked reviews on them and whatnot, and there were only great reviews anyway, so that was gave me somewhat of a peace of mind. But I did receive some authenticity papers with it, but my corgis decided to come and sit down next to me. I'll show you inside the bag first. So I am actually going to, I've been meaning to, and I really should, just for extra peace of mind, I'm going to get it authenticated as well by Real Authentication, just for a little bit of extra peace of mind. So if you are needing authentication, I do recommend them the most. They are pretty much like the most known, most reputable authenticator. So I'll leave a $5 off coupon code on the screen. It's only single use per email, so you know, if you want to keep using it, you might have to create a new email every time. So this is the receipt from the Double F website. This is like a card that they included, which shows their social media as well. Oops. Reflecting, it shows their social media down the bottom there too. Okay, so it says here, Aura Blockchain Consortium. This authentic Prada product certificate has been uploaded on Aura Blockchain Consortium's platform to record and guarantee its integrity. So that's something that also came with the bag as well. And then it tells you inside, this authentic Prada product certificate has been uploaded. It pretty much says the exact same thing that was on the front. But inside, it reiterates the same thing as well. And then it has it in all different languages. So I have to make sure that I keep that. And then I also have to make sure that I keep these, because this actually has the certificate card in here. I will blank out the number just in case. So that's some of the details that are on the card. It doesn't have the shop details because I haven't bought it from the Prada shop, but I have the receipt for the Double F, so that's fine. I'm not sure how much I should blank out, but that's how the actual card looks. This just talks about the RFID technology, and this is just a care booklet as well. So those are the items those are the little things that I received with the bag. I'm gonna leave the measurements on the screen just in case you're curious, and then I'm gonna have some mod shots as well of the bag. But basically, I think that it's a great, cute beach bag. It's great for someone who also lives, you know, in that beachside sort of environment, but then it's also just great as a spring, summer kind of bag. I think it's really, really cool, and I've definitely enjoyed using it. And I'm actually really enjoying having bags that fit everything. Like, now I really get why like big bags have totally just come full circle, and they're starting to come back into like full force fashion. because I think we've kind of got to this like point where we're like, I'm sick of just like having to play Tetris with my mini bags or having to sacrifice things. I feel like that's how we're kind of feeling at the moment. Like maybe with the pandemic, we were okay with mini bags because we really wanted to carry minimal anyway because we just didn't want to be touching everything and that sort of stuff. But now I kind of feel, and personally, this is my opinion, I feel like that we're just wanting to just chuck all our shit in our bags and not have to think about organizing stuff and just have everything fit and not sacrifice it. So that's the vibe, that's what I'm feeling, and I'm enjoying using my bigger bags. Although I still have added mini bags to my collection, I'm kind of just vibing big bags. So I'm thinking, what are some other big bags that I can get that are kind of my style? I really enjoy this raffia tote, but do I want to go ahead and get another raffia kind of tote? The quality on this is really good though as well, I must admit. Like, even though you get some areas that kind of like the straw pokes out, that's expected given that it's raffia, but like the actual feel of it feels like a really good solid construction for a raffia straw bag. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions on other kind of big bags that I should be looking into, I'm even thinking like a Chanel 19, like a large size, Chanel 22. I seriously am thinking of getting a Chanel 22. I know that it's a controversial bag, but it's a big bag and I'm just feeling like getting big bags. I just feel like that's what I want to kind of add in to my collection. So if you have some more suggestions for me of other big bags that I think that are pretty, you know, suitable for like day use, casual use, that sort of thing. That is it. I'm going to wrap up this video. I need to go and eat some dinner. Don't forget to check the description bar for the link to Ana Luisa. Christmas is approaching. Don't leave it to the last minute, because it gets pretty stressful. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other big bag suggestions for me, leave it in the comments section. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.